Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Natter Negosyo. I have here with me Miss Elorence Cruz of the Board of Investments. Hello, Elorence. Hello, Miss
Hello.
Bukay.
Hello.
That's her nickname.
Happy BOI to
Hello.
all of you and happy DTI.
Okay, we're going to talk about the services of the Board of Investments. So,
Oh, okay. So let me start with what is BOI. Okay. For sure, a lot of you doesn't know about BOI, especially the the micro, small, and medium enterprises. So the Board of Investments is an attached agency of the Department of Trade and Industry, and we're really very proud that we're part of that department. And the BOI main task is to promote both foreign and local investments and develop develop industries. That's why we have also the function of uh, industry development to create more jobs and more businesses out of that promotion of big investments in the country.
does BOI Cebu cover the only Cebu province or the whole Visayas?
The BOI Cebu covers the whole Visayas region, that is Region 6, Region 7, and Region 8. So we cater to these big regions in Visayas.
There is this investment priorities plan. So can you tell me more about this current investment priorities
Yes.
plan?
Actually, the Board of Investments promote investments in preferred areas as identified in the so-called investment priorities plan. The investment priorities plan that we have now is still on the so-called the 2017 investment priorities plan. Is a rolling 3-year plan to ensure continuity and consistency in policies, but will be reviewed annually over the 3-year period. So the investment priorities plan covers industries that is being promoted by the Board of Investments. So it includes manufacturing. So I will read you the
Yes.
list, of course. So it covers manufacturing, the agro fishery, and forestry. Then we have strategic services, no, which healthcare services, including drug rehabilitation centers. Okay. We have infrastructure and logistics, including LGU PPPs, the private-public partnerships, and innovation drivers, inclusive business models, environment or climate change related projects, energy projects. And then there is another category that we have, which is the export activities, which covers the production, manufacture of export products, service exports, and activities in support of exporters.
Do you have any incentives for these industries?
Yes.
What are
If your projects belongs or included in these activities which I mentioned, you have incentives that you're going to get if you're going to register with the BOI. Remember that when you want to register with BOI, it's not automatic. You need to apply for registration. And then after your registration, if you are qualified under the IPP and after evaluation of your project, and if it will be approved by the board, then the project could get incentives such as income tax holiday. Income tax holiday means income tax exemption. So that's basically yung corporate income tax exemption. So you will get it for a minimum of depending on the status of your project, whether it's new or expansion. So if assuming it's a new project, you'll get 4 to 8 years of incentives. So if you're a new project, you can get 4 years plus possibility of getting a bonus years when you qualify for such bonus criteria. So that's basically that you will get from out of
The IPP.
out of your registration with the BOI, and if your project is covered under the IPP. And then another one is also the duty-free importation of capital equipment and other incentives. No, but basically the main incentives is the income tax holiday.
Do you have any promotional activities right now by your head office?
So far, we already finished. Actually, part of our, that is one thing that I want to mention also, the 4 major BOI services under the BOI. We have the so-called, policy, and it's categorized into 4. So we have the so-called policy formulation and dispensation of incentives, no? So it covers here the crafting of the investment priorities plan. They do evaluation and supervision of incentives application. They also dispensation of incentives, no? So they also evaluate applications for incentives, and then they provide recommendations and comments on House and Senate bills, no, relative to investments. And then we have the so-called another services which the BOI covers. That's the industry development services. So under this one, they provide industry sectoral planning and preparation of industry profiles and roadmaps. And then they also provide business linkages with the public and private sector, and then consultation with industry associations and stakeholders, and then assistance in trade negotiations. So that's industry development. Another service that we have is the investor assistance. So under these services of the BOI, they provide information assistance to local and foreign investors, and then investment advice and facilitation, then aftercare through the investment promotions unit network. And then we have also the business registration facilitation. So the last service that we have is the so-called investment promotions. So under investment promotions, that is where all the BOI extension offices belong. So there is the so-called international investment promotions, and then we belong to the domestic investment promotion service. So all BOI extension services, the BOI Cebu, BOI Davao, and BOI Cagayan de Oro are all under this department or service. So what we are doing is to provide under our process, we provide the so-called capability building building trainings on investment promotions to local government units and local economic and investors promotion officers, no? And all other investment promotions stakeholders. And then the second service that we provide is we also conduct investment promotions road shows, no, or events. So under these events, we generate we develop programs or activities that would generate investment. So under that one, we have the so-called sales calls or targeted targeted investments, promotions, meetings, and briefings with companies. And then we have the so-called road shows, that is where we provide so-called forum or venue for investors to get to know what are the areas of industries which the government supports through the grant of the incentives that is covered by the investment priorities plan.
Okay.
So
If there
and
are
investment facilitation services, which is very important because that is where we get most of our investment leads, the investment facilitation, the one that we're doing here, providing information to clients and to some inbound and outbound missions.
for those interested to get in touch with you as well as with your office. By the way, Miss Bukay here is the supervising investment specialist
Or
of BOI.
OIC also.
And OIC of
Yeah.
the BOI Cebu
Yes.
office. If they want to get in touch with you, how do they do that?
Of course, they can get in touch with us through our telephone number 032-412-1944 or 45. And then they can always get in touch with me 24 hours through my mobile. It's 0998-973-1435. And then I have also my email, with under the BOI website. We have our website is boi.gov.ph, and then my email address is ed echo delta and then cruz at boi.gov.ph.
And the location of your office?
The location of our office, we are located at the second floor of DTI Provincial Building at Osmeña Corner, Lapu-Lapu Street, Cebu City.
And that's it.
So you're most welcome to get in touch with us if you have other BOI concerns.
Okay, welcome and thank you. Welcome and
Yeah.
thank you,
Thank you.
Miss Bukay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you all, to all our listeners. I'll see you, and I'll be here in this program next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay lang.